This episode of Approach the Bar with DanceBeat was sponsored by DBDC, a legendary celebration. So I am back with the infamous Mr. Slavik Kriklevi. Exactly. Well, cheers, man. And we are going to discuss more about the Amateur Latin at the New York Dance Festival. From an American perspective, top three is where it really started. And into second place tonight, we had Tal and Ilana. They actually finished second in each dance. Okay, come on, Slavik.
It's very interesting to speak about them because I really appreciate that they actually started to change they just way of being on the floor. And because I remember when I just first time saw them on a competition, I was judging them, I didn't like it so much. And the reason why I didn't like it, because I'm generally like people to dance, and for me dancing it's when there is a beautiful movers on the floor with very good sense of style and quality of understanding what is their class and beauty. And I always thought that they're so energetic that energy kills for me and the movement and the beauty of it. And through I don't know how many years I know them, but I could see that they grow up and they become more mature dancer. I can see the changes, and I really appreciate that, because I remember in Tal dancing, I don't remember if there is stillness and quietness was existing, and let's say legato situations, you know, it's always was like a popping with the full energy, like
Very staccato.
More than staccato. It was popping. It was like a really, and now I can see a lot of changes in the movement, in how they become mature, because they are not only believe in that physical movement. There is very important moments when you can just look at each other, sense the touch, and fill up the time just with that. I can see those things, and I really appreciate. Of course, there is ways to improve more and more in some coordination, some movements. I don't want to say technique, mechanics, because it sounds a little bit too mechanical. Yeah, just movements of the body which have a rhythm and natural fluidity. I wish that, especially in rhythmical dances, because for example, if speaking about judging today, I don't know if I'm allowed to speak about it, but
you are.
I will.
It's over. It's all finished. You can say whatever you want now.
When I looked at Rumba and Paso, for me, I marked them first. Rumba and Paso, I believe they was much more outstanding today in those two dances. Rhythmical dances, I wish them a little bit more work on the fluidity of the way you using the body, the gravity, each other. So there is a characterization and a rhythm in it, and not just pure energy which kills a little bit fluidity of the body.
So let me ask you something. After the fourth dance, introductions, you could see Tal was excited tonight. He was having a good time. I personally loved what he did, but I know there will be people who did not like. What did you? It was so natural what he did. What did you feel about that?
This is I had split feelings in both.
Okay.
What I liked it, because he's a natural performer, and he didn't prepare, he just felt in a moment and he did, and it was very genuine. But somehow our institution, the world, it's all have to be pure and very classy, how you behave, how you talk, which is very important. It's very important. And that's why I said I had a split feeling. In some moment I thought maybe too much, maybe just had to be cut a little bit earlier, maybe a little bit, and then thank you very much, very nice and elegant. But same time I understand this is him, this is here, his nature, it's just his soul, that's the way he felt. So I think he have rights to do that and feel that, but I understand that our institution will criticize that for being misbehavior. It's like a little bit not proper, let's say. So I can see both sides. I can see both sides. That's why I as well, in some moments I felt, great, it's a real performance. He's a real performer. He felt it, he did it, and he have no fear. And I think the real natural performer should have no fear. Should have no fear. Because when you have a fear, it's maybe somewhere inside, but you're never gonna be able to produce it, show it. So it's great. But yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult.
I really wanted to ask you that, because obviously
sometimes people say be politically correct. So what is politically correct? Just to shut your soul and just do what everybody expect. But then people speak, so I want to see your individuality. So now sometimes there is a contradiction. Sometimes people say show individuality. When you show the individuality, you say it's too much, don't show it. So it's like come here, no, stay there. So it's like, what the hell I have to do? And in the end of the day, you know what, this moment happened, he felt it, he did it, and obviously there is gonna be people criticize and some people will appreciate, and in the end of the day, who cares? He did it and people will remember, so good for him.
And if I was promoting this competition, that's exactly what I would use on my promo video. Hey, Slavik, thank you so much. As I say, you broke a lot of rules when you danced. So I just wanted to, now that you're a judge, I just wanted to find out what you felt about that. So great, once again. Let's move on. Let's see who actually won this competition and did they break any rules. Okay guys, go get another glass of champagne because we have to take a break, but we will be back with more from the Amateur Latin at the New York Dance Festival. This episode of Approach the Bar with DanceBeat was sponsored by DBDC, a legendary celebration.